after 9. Yes, it is. And you know they clip the little close to the phone stuff that's in the room. To close my pack complete. Eh?
Downstairs.
You have to eat it. Or close it for me to pick it back. I need it.
I'll send it away.
My pack complete the phone. Yeah? Thank you. Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. Thank you, Cynthia Obi. Cheers now. I'm so sorry I had to go and pick Essie up from work. It was important I pick her up because it's late. She can't take the Uber. Our sister don't have her license yet. So as a mom, I had to do the honorable thing to put my daughter first before the show. Because I can make all the money in the world. If I don't have my daughter, I will not be at peace. And she's only 17. So I have to be here for her. That's what a mother should be doing. And I want the state of Minnesota and other states, any other state in the United States required. 17-year-old girls should not be taking Uber at night. But rather being picked up by their parents, but they are still underage. In this household, that's how we do it. So it made me a little late. I wanted to come on sharp 8 o'clock, but I couldn't. I have to wait until she called me because she left work around 8 something. So I have to hurry up and pick her up and then come home, get ready to do the honorable thing. And that's the show. Good evening, all of you. I hope and pray you are doing well. Don't tell me who to come on my show. You don't pay offering yet? Or you just want me to black you now? If I let's go to the cash, the phone bill I pay today, I need that money back for my insurance. I said it this morning. Don't come on my show and tell me who to come on and who not to come on. James is a smart man. I appreciate him. I cannot talk the whole time. I need people to come on the show to help me to talk. So please, don't come on here and tell me who to talk and who not to be talking here. I beg you. I beg you. The same way that you go tell people, don't go on her show. Don't go carry your story there. I can't stand that woman. We are hateful. But at the same people can watch me and wondering why stories don't come here a lot. The reason why people don't bring their stories here a lot, can I announce tonight? We got a lot of hateful people in our small Liberian community. They get jealous of their own gender. They got people in the community who are jealous of their own gender. They see you looking good, presentable, you speak well, you got all the takes, you present well. They just get jealous in their own skin. Oh, do not get a story to her. Why? I can't stay her. Now, no just reason. So don't do the same thing here. Don't tell me who to come on my platform and who not to. It will make me mad. I will block you forever. You already know me. James is a wonderful man. James is a good man. I don't pay that man 5 cents. That man say come on here to be a blessing to my platform. Can I be for real? He's respectful. He's talented. He got a voice. James wants to be on the radio. He wants to be on TV. He wants your voice to be heard. Why? Because he got talent. That's all. James is a sports commentator. He's a political analyst. He speaks very well. He analyzes very well. He got a lot it takes to run his own entity in broadcasting. And I appreciate him. Other platforms don't allow people on the platforms. But this platform, I allow people to come here to share their gift, their talents, right? I do that so other people. Why? I don't you see? So that other people who don't have their own platform, or that have their own platform but they don't have a bigger, they don't have a larger view. Their views are not so many. They can use that opportunity. They up their gift. I gave them that opportunity to use their gift on this platform. That's why I bring people on my show. If you notice, a lot of talk shows, they don't have people on the platforms. They don't like to do that because I don't blame them. Yeah, I know I was saying I would that pass. She had her diamond moral this weekend. Don't distract me. Please. A lot of platforms do not bring people on the platform, and I don't blame them. When you bring people on your platform, they tend to steal your followers. They turn to undermine you. They want to steal your gift, and they can't. They start playing witchcraft on you. So a lot of people do not entertain co-hosts. And like I repeat, I don't blame them. Not at all. Good evening, all of you. Pray and hope you're having a blessed evening, because I am here myself. I thank God for being alive. I thank God I'm still here. I thank God that I live in the greatest country on the planet. Today, America celebrated Martin Luther King holiday, his birthday. Dr. King birthday was today. I'm sorry. It was a public holiday. A lot of, in fact, post offices, schools, and so many other places, public entity, they did not open today. Did I mention the post office? Good evening, Rachel. They did not open today because they observe the king's birthday. And I was in tune with that too because I love Dr. King. He was a great man. He lived a good life. As I said this morning, I honor him already. I didn't write anything about him actually on my platform. Usually every year I'll write, I'll quote most of his, I'll write most of his favorite quotes on my wall. This year I did not. I was so tired today after the show. I had a long nap. I woke up, took essay to her job. Yes, hey, I know your birthday was the 15th, but they had a long weekend. Yes. Oh, every third Monday. Okay, so they was serving on Friday. Because I know Friday was the 15th. Okay, thank you for correcting me. I stand to be corrected. So, Dr. King's birthday was celebrated in Green Star. And you can imagine what the churches, African American churches, did to honor Dr. King. We call him Martin Luther King Jr., but they call him Dr. King. I'm honored this evening to be your host, the one and only Shallow Rappers. Always. This show is not a free show. This platform was created to make money. Unfortunately, it's not making the money it's supposed to be making, because I think Facebook is an automatic thing that when you turn your start button off, it makes it hard to come back on. It's like a robot, AI, that's controlling the star button. But that's okay. I will still make it. I'm still making it. I'm a conqueror. Good evening, Crow. For those of you who have not given me anything since January, please make your way to the offering basket tonight. To the people that have been giving me, I'm not talking to you. I will be wrong. I will be very wrong if I do that. Miracle Smith, you used to give to this noble platform. I noticed that you are slacked. Miracle Smith, but you don't miss no church service. You are always in service. I'm going to call you out by your names tonight. Mema Kroma, Mema Daba Kroma, Makavi. You guys are the religious worshippers. You come here almost every day. Every time I come on, you come. But notice you are not giving me back. You can tell me you love me. Thank you, sweetheart. But if you're not giving me, you don't love me. You can tell me you care about me. But if you're not giving me, it means that you don't care. If nobody will ask me a stupid question, what do you give back? I gave back my talents. I gave back my time. Those two things I gave back is expensive. My talent is expensive. My time is valuable. It needs to be paid for. The Nigerians make Cora rich. The Nigerians, they make Genevieve rich. Liberians don't make any at all. In fact, it was the Liberians that made Nigerians rich. You bought a lot of Nigerian movies in those days. Religiously. People used to buy Nigerian movie. So people want to say today, Nigerian movie full of boxes. You didn't care. When it comes to your own, they will beg us. When it comes to your own, they were not worthy enough to be rich. And I came to tell you no. We all have talent and we need to get paid. I call your name, Makavi. You use my content at times. You always here. Please go to the offering basket. There's no free show here. You can't tell me you love me and you can't even give me $20 in a month. That's bullshit. You, Makavi, that's fake love. How the hell you expect me to take care of myself, pay the bills, put food on the table, put gas in my car, pay my car note, pay my rent, pay my car insurance, if you want me to come on life for free? Don't waste my time. You see the paper? Can't pretend that you know say we don't do paper here. Madam Canada, you know all of the paper? Okay, if it's your first time hearing about paper, tonight we do paper on this platform. Robert Charlotte 1011@yahoo.com is pinned below. For the international viewers, we do Western Union, Charlotte Roberts, Minnesota. We do MoneyGram. We do PayPal. We do Zelle. We do PayPal. For the international viewers. She says she have never heard me talking about international viewers and how I get paid. The international viewers, you guys don't pay for shit. You sit, you watch free shows, and your thing is okay. And that's okay. Thanks for asking how you pay me. Please, pay me for my time. Time is valuable. Time is money. Entertainment is not free. That's one of my favorite lines. Mema Deba Kroma. Please make your way to the cash out basket. Don't come very stupid here. I'll tell you I'm looking for me. Go sit down. Don't come tell me about me or talk about money penny here. When I talk about money penny, don't bring me but I'll get fair with you. You hear me? Because no broke asses get shit to give me. But what do you go to your house? I can't cook. I will just pour water to point the truth. Who else that what I need pay offering? Yeah, man. I told my money bigger no maybe. The minute in America la papiti. Or you think because Minnesota call so I you're looking for me to call it out with me. You know how long I've been or not there? You better to remind me of not pay this morning. This even before I start costing not pay for free. And you know me? Somebody promised to give this great platform money. That person name I'm searching for. Somebody joined the platform and she promised to send something to the platform. Her contribution. Don't make me to deviate from the topic. I know I knew I'll come here. Look, don't stop putting broke poor people in on my platform yet. Yeah. What you put that in here? Anyways, so the topic stay with me. This topic is still trending. There are a lot of Liberians that are being deported back home because of fraud, because of assault, because of other reasons, criminal acts that is not in line with the constitution of this great country. America is a country of laws, and we should go by it. If not, you will get in trouble and you will end up leaving your loved ones back here to go back home. Even though Liberia is home, but keep advising people, especially your young children. You young people, I always told you guys, be very, very careful. And I mean it. Be careful on how you go about things. Be careful on how, who, where, what, how, when you do things. The things that you did 20 years ago when you were young, when you get older, it will come back to clap back at you. You see running men are going to school. You see either forcing or selling college. It's because a lot of them are criminal records. And they think that if they are in school, it will save them from being deported. Especially if you don't have, if you are not a citizen, you got to be very, very careful. Non-citizens, you got to be very careful. Even we who are citizens now, we are careful. If you cannot afford it, don't take it. This is taxes time. A lot of people will start forging the taxes. I said it this morning. They will start putting people's names on the tax papers. They will start asking people for the children that they did that born. Those are all, those crimes all fall under fraud. And America don't like that. They frowned on that. So please, I'm begging you this evening, just in case you have been here for a few years, I show now the whole country is shaking, and a lot of people are taking precaution. America is a country to call, do the crime and do your time. Who want to waste their time behind bars? Who? It take away something from you. So I'm appealing to you this evening. Please do the honorable thing. If you know you did not born 3-year-old, you get no 5-year-old in your household, all your children are all grown. You file your taxes, pay the people the debt. Call IRS, call the federal government, call the state, make payment arrangement, every paycheck, how much they should take out. Therefore, you don't go ask somebody for the 3 children, you know you born 3 children. When they start auditing, they come to know that the children that you fathered, they are not your children. That's criminal. So when you look into this America, they start burning your cars. So people get the man to even burn the whole car until they burn the tete. Who do that? Who do that? Even my insurance. When I found my necklace, I did not add my necklace to my claim. No. I did not add my necklace to my claim. I cannot do that because I found my necklace. And those things, they can go back to trace. They can go back to trace you. To this day, I cannot find my earrings. It's Valentine's. I bought this necklace set last year for Valentine's after I survived the stroke. That was my present to myself. To not add the necklace receipt. I went back to wedding day. They gave me the receipt for the earrings. I cannot add the receipt for the necklace because I found the necklace. That's transparency. That's integrity. That's true. For the 400 or 500 I've been it. So when insurance company my car read you as fraud, read you off, and put fraud on your record, they will take you to court. Edith wasted that money. That one is for sure. Edith wasted that money. She did. And she will not want to, she don't want to admit. She wasted that money, and that's a shame. It should teach you all one of the greatest lessons of all time. Make use of time. Edith got talent. Edith can sew. Edith can sew. Edith can sew. You show Edith any starch, she can sew it. That's what God gave you talent. Why can't Edith go back to the machine? Edith, who's going to give you the money if you're not doing nothing? If this is true, you ought to be ashamed. Going on Razzle page. Going on Razzle's page to beg for money? You should be sitting in your small little shop, getting orders. Don't insult my children every day. You think I care? At least I get my children. Not even the makeup, Michelle. Forget the makeup. The girl can sew. Go do something with your time. You are not getting younger. You are getting older. The age you reach to now, you should be doing something for yourself so your children can respect you. Now I'm hearing that you are coming up in the darkness. First you used to show apartment. What's going on with the apartment? Number one, you are not stable. You are unstable. There is nothing to compare here. When I was your age, I had my own place. Never been homeless. I would never even feel good. What my thing say is small plastic bag. Going from horse to horse. What can you tell me? I'm your role model. Go sit down somewhere. You are not a talk show host. Go sit down. Focus on what is important. How can you live in America for over decades? How? And your children are still not here. That's a shame. Well, just in case you were there. That's all I keep to tell her. If that's true you are there insulting me, I keep to tell you, you got nothing to tell me. I'm just telling my truth. I'm telling you my truth because I know I mentioned you this morning. And I said and I repeat, you are going to school because you think if you go to school, ICE will not follow you. And that's a lie. You can even go to the University of Texas If ICE want to pick you up, they will pick you up. It's too late. It's too late to that. You keep here, you just mess your whole life up. Fighting, criminal record, paparazzi, doing the one, shoplifting, 419. What was that all about? She's not a citizen. Go for a place, sit down. Are you the citizen liar? What kind of citizen will come to America over 20-something years? They have not come back to see the children. You know how many children either left out? Do you know how many children either left back in Liberia? What kind of citizen refuse to go and see their own children? Does that make sense? Go for a place, sit down. This is America. Anything you do, it go on the books. Anything you do, it go on your record, is still there. That's a lesson all of you should learn. It make you a vagabond. It make you less important to society. They eat it, they Mitchy Bay, the Running Man, and the rest of them, they are all the same. They are all the same. There is no differences. Oh, Edith better than Mitchy. Edith is not better than Mitchy. Mitchy is not better than Edith. Neither are they better than Total Love. Neither is she better than Phyllis. They are all scammers. And look at where they are today. Edith should be taking orders. If you green card holders can travel, thank you. Come on, come on, come on. Thank you for reminding me. You are a green card holder, you can travel. There should be no excuse for you not traveling. Something is wrong somewhere. Something must be wrong with the medulla, or it's true. You got probation on you. Because when you have probation, you can't travel. You are prohibited from traveling. But you can still talk to your parole officer and they can allow you to travel. What kind of mother, Edith, will come to this great country and you see your children, you can't miss your children? You can't miss your children? When I insulting children, I just need to educate you. I just need to face you with the raw truth and the truth they hide. Even me was special needs son. Of your BSS Saturday. Guess what? Today, there was no day program because of Martin Luther King holiday. I kept my son home. I called this place home. I kept over here right here because there was no day program. You got green card. So why haven't you gone home to see your children? That what you should be discussing. We're not here to discuss to insult children. The whole world has seen, I love my children. And there's no if and but about it. Someone was saying that just the other day, you're calling Evie. Oh, for please say you ask me, go sit down. Evie, why now you don't call Evie me? They said now you coming on in the darkness. Why not come on now in the light? So you can see where you living. Number one, you are not consistent. She has been here for 26 years. No, I don't think so. I think she came in 2000. She came here in the 90s. You can even say for people on green card, and one thing I left for America, unless Edith did not add her children to her paperwork, maybe, unless she didn't add those children on her paperwork. But what kind of mother will born their children unless you came in a way where you couldn't add your children? Then that is different. But stay. I want to believe she's currently homeless. That one is true. Even if you can bring your children on your paperwork, Edith, you will go home to visit your children. You will go, don't worry about me and Ernest, man. Worry about your own life. Go for a place. You read one more disturbance here. I'm blacking you. You are dirty ass. What is caused the issue? I know that you. I welcome you. You will go and go visit your children, Edith. She was boasting what? Let's read the comment section. She's currently homeless. I'm sure she is. I'm sure she's homeless. No, she has not been here for under 10 years. Some of you can just laugh off a place. I can be here for over 10 years. Either was boasting that she never been broke. She continued doing surrogacy for a loss like nobody wants to hire her anymore. She said she came to America before us, but she's making more money than we are. How come she ends up begging on Razo, who lives in Africa? So she's really begging? You're lying, man. Is she really going on that bullshit to ask for money? That's appalling. And this is why this particular conversation is important to discuss. Make use of time. Time is valuable. Myself, I'm in tears, but I'm not going to cry because I'm the host. I will hold back my tears. How can you just sell a whole human being and you are broke? That means you don't have priorities. When I first heard that you sold a baby and you said to us, it was kind of mind-blowing because Liberians are not accustomed to that either. Now, let's just say you were broke and you really needed money. That means you really came to a breaking down point in your life to get to that place that you have to sell a whole baby. Edith, I want to believe tonight without any delay. You are lazy. You are lazy. You are lazy. Because you can sow, and that's a talent. You can sow. God gave you talent. My mom could sew. I can't even sew painting. I can't even patch my bra. Oh, she was being sarcastic. But stay. She's not making use of her talent. And then you have traveled and said you went to Puerto Rico. How come you have not gone to Liberia yet? Your friends say you have traveled with them on vacation. So how come you have not gone back to Liberia yet? What's going on with you in Liberia? Is it a taboo? And that's why I still remain. My dear friends and well wishers, I welcome you to the platform. Stay away from criminal record. A lot of Liberians you see on Facebook that the pictures is being posted on immigration website. They are foreigners. I mean, they are criminals. They are criminals. It's my fucking business. What is cost it? You like it, walk by, you say, Minnesota get 10,000 legs. Catch only one. You should have gone a long time to see them kids. But because of the criminal record, a lot of people you see listed on that deportation list. It's because of criminal records. Fraud, filing illegal taxes, filing adding children on the list, filing children on the list that they did not. They didn't take for the tummy. Oh, make you ask for Yemen. When we talk about other people, you want beer. Who care about you? You don't pay me? Can you ugly ask for Yemen? Who said to you? Who cares if you say you good now or good money? Make you ask for Yemen? Take your bro. Oh, Puerto Rico is a territory of America, so they can go to Puerto Rico. Okay, that means she can show her green card or her ID. She can even travel with ID. She can even travel with ID. And so, since Edith came here, it has just been one situation to another. That bipolar, borderline personality disorder. She has never been stable. Edith have never lived in one place for 1 year. And that's disturbing. If you can't keep a stable roof over your head for 1 straight year, then you have a borderline disorder, personality disorder situation going on. Because these people are people who are not stable. They are not consistent. They cannot make decisions and stay without decision. Say, look, let tonight I lie in my bed and I say I'm not coming on until I pick my daughter up from work. And nothing was going to change that. Some mothers will leave their children at Walmart. They will leave their child at McDonald's. Take the Uber home. No, you can't do that. Children should be protected. Children should be supervised. Children should be structured. There should be a system at home. That's what you call a home. So people can have big mansion, but there is no structure. There's no system. There's no guidelines. There's no direction. So the children are wayward. They raise themselves. They are self-read. And that's a serious issue. Yes, all you need to do is have an ID. Yes. So when it is a 302 Edith, she does not like to work, but she likes to live in upscale apartments with fake documents. She wasn't sarcastic. People were sending her money. Okay. People were sending her money. Don't mind these people who are saying she was joking. Oh, don't like for the wrong reasons. Oh, even when the truth is there and bully people they don't like. Yes, when you're talking about people that they don't like, thank you. Edith is broke. And you know how I want to believe? Edith is looking for lawyer fees. She will not tell you. Edith was served to be removed by immigration. Because bulk harassing is a crime. I know why I just brought her name up. Bulk harassing is a crime. It's a felony in America. When you go to court and you get a good lawyer, they can drop it to gross misdemeanor. Now, for those who are watching tonight, listen. If you got green card, you know what will catch you at? When it's time to renew your green card. When you have all this criminal record lined up, when it's time for renewal, that's when the problem starts. You are either denied or you need a lawyer to file your case to be renewed. If you stay on green card for more than 10 years, what's the essence of renewing again? If you are staying on green card for more than 10 years, what's the essence of renewing your green card? It's time to apply for your citizenship. Now, if you have criminal record, that Running Man, that Edith, that Michi, the only thing that bless Total Love is already a citizen. If she do the crime, she will serve the time. She cannot be deported. That won't lie. But if you commit a crime and you are a green card holder, your chances of renewing your green card or applying for citizenship is very slim. And I think that's the hard water Edith is in right now. But she will not come and say it. For her to drag herself on a boy who himself looking for daily bread to eat, to be on a platform begging for money, if this news is true, and this is embarrassing, Edith. You need to pick up When last have you ever seen Rose Jimmy on pro platform begging for money? When last have you ever seen Rose Jimmy on Facebook begging for money? Eh? Don't worry about that man. He's good. He has pulled that in long time. Don't worry about him. They will talk about you. If let's talk about you. You are criminal. Your seriously shaking people revoked based on the crime. Total law for putting on probation. If total law committed that crime now, maybe. But total law case was already resolved. Total law for putting on probation. So total love is good. She's in a good space. We are not talking about total love here. I'm talking about somebody that Edith. Eh? Somebody that Edith. Who green card is in the demo. Who green card is under investigation right now. Her status. When you come to this great country, make sure to be in good standing with the law. Stay away from things. She even pinned her cash apps, your paper, and said to my people, you're lying. What? She even pinned her cash app, her Zelle, and paper. Jesus. Yeah. See how either can come live in a live. Please verify information before you put it, okay? But she pinning her cash app on the people's show. That's embarrassing, Edith. You need to be sewing more clothes. Then Valentine's coming. People won't sew. People won't wear nice clothes. They buy the material as they what style they want to wear. You can sew 10 dresses in a week. Edith, you can sew 10 dresses and you can make more money than an hour in if you put your mind to it. I'm working on my own. I'm on my own page. You said me going about the page to pay my cash out. Go from people. Bring the information I needed. Now, if you live in a state that is not bringing you money, there are some states they call it space on there for those who live abroad. They don't want to stay in America. But as a business owner, they will tell you, there are some states in America, you live there, and you open African store, you're not making money. You open restaurant, nobody buying from you, because there are just few Liberians. You see the reason why people live in this state, Philadelphia, is because the money is there. One thing I noticed about Texas, the distance is far away. You drive 1 hour, Kamoshini. You got to study the business. You got to study the terrain. You got to study the environment. If either open tailor shop in Minnesota, either will never see another day in her life. She pins her cash out and paper and people will send her money. She are considering Sarah Razzle should share the money he receives from people with her for co-hosting. She's literally begging. Yes. Texas do not pay. Texas is a beautiful state. Beautiful weather. I love Texas, but I cannot move to Texas. Okay, for me, I can move to Texas because I'm mobile. I can move to Texas because I'm mobile. I can move to Texas. I can move to Canada. I can move to Germany. I can move to Great Britain because I'm mobile. But talk about somebody who got an African store. Talk about somebody who have a restaurant or club. There are certain states it's to do not move to. And the pay is not enough. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you love to do business, if you love to do hair like Shini, if you love your club business like Gucci, then you got to be in a state where the money is flowing. And where do the money flow? The money flow in population like Minnesota. That's economics. That's marketing. You got to be smart. Texas, I'm hearing, Atlanta, Georgia, Maryland, those are states for career people. If you don't have a career, but you got a gift, people are making more money than people with career, people with talent. You just have to be smart and move in an environment that got more people like you. Does it make sense? You want to move in an environment that got more people like you. The same skin tone, speak the same way. Try out and see. The reason why a lot of African restaurants are making money is because there are a lot of Africans here. The reason why you see all the nightclubs opening now, because there are a lot of Africans in Minnesota. Ask anybody. Come on. There are a lot of Africans in Minnesota. Now, if you live in a state like Arizona and you can do hair like Shini, if you can do hair like Shini, then guess what? You live in a populated area of Phoenix where there are a lot of Liberians that want to do the hair. And you don't want to live in a place where plenty of Liberians do the same thing. Sometimes too is bad for business. When everybody doing the same business, if you notice these days, a lot of people putting things in the car. When no kind of people call me to do promotion for them, I tell you no. If you don't have a shop and you call me to promote you, I tell you no. Because these are the people that spoiling business for the people that are paying taxes and paying rent. Can I be honest? These are the people that are spoiling business for the people that are paying rent and paying taxes. My business will ready hear you. I am a United States citizen. My business will ready hear you in the comment section. And I'm calling your name. My business will ready put your throat. Eh? I am living in America and you can do nothing about it. It's too late. Sweetheart. Just sit there and watch me do my thing. Or Indianapolis, Indiana is not for African business, Sierra, but that's just what I said. That's just what I said. That's just what I said. A lot of Africans will live that in other states. You hear again, like Indianapolis, Indiana. You get two bases in Indiana, you get two bases in Indianapolis, but you want to make sure you live in a populated area with Liberians. You speak the same way. If you're Ghanaian, if you're Togolese, because these areas too, they need Africans. You know that you can go to a certain state and there's no African restaurant. You can go to a certain state and there is no African restaurant at all. But they got few Liberians living there. Of course. Just move to Louisville. If you are eating turkey, make sure you are in the Louisville area. If you are in Boston, go to Worcester. If you are in Rhode Island, move to Pawtucket. Anywhere you hear the name ringing, it's like Brooklyn Park. If you come to Minneapolis, go to Brooklyn Park. Because that's where Liberians are. That's where most of the African stores. That's where the action is. That's where your business is going to run. People drive from St. Paul. They drive from Cottage Grove. They drive from Pea Lake. They drive from Monticello just to come to Brooklyn Park. So you see how it goes? So if you live in a state like Texas, you want to be on the Dallas-Fort Worth side. If you move to Texas, you want to be on the Dallas-Fort Worth end. Because Dallas-Fort Worth, the Arlington, what's the place near again? Arlington. There's a north city in Arlington. We want to church there. Arvin. They say those areas called Liberians. Because Worcester got a lot of Liberians. Worcester have a lot of Liberians. I was in Worcester. You don't know that? Worcester have a popularity of Liberians. You want to live where especially if you are in business, like cooking, sewing, doing hair. You want to live in a populated area where Liberians are, where you can hear your own people talking, especially for beauty salons and restaurants. You don't want to open a restaurant, you're not making nothing. You don't want to open a beauty shop, you're not making nothing. You do not want to open a nightclub in a white neighborhood. And the white boys and girls, the college students, the working class, people going to the white restaurant, going to the white nightclub, and they live in your nightclub because they are not used to dancing your kind of music. They are not used to dancing to your kind of music. So they will not go to your club. And guess who's losing? It's you. You might end up closing your entity because you are not making money. You are not making money. So why are you there? So Elif needs to study where she belongs. Elif, you need to study where you really belong. You need to know where you fit. And you need to be stable. Stability. Stability too is a key issue in business. If you are not stable, you cannot do business. If you are not consistent, you can never be successful. Consistency is success. Take for example, the people that funded Google, the people that funded Facebook, the people that funded all these big entities, if they were not consistent, will you be able to use the internet? You get on the internet today, they will call you and say, we are sorry, we'll move our plane somewhere else. There will be no internet in Minnesota today. How can you do business like that? Business is consistency. But how can you be consistent? Tell me how tonight. Can I tell you how? You got to first of all put your own life in order. Your personal life has a lot to do with your career, your business, your future, your money. Your money. If your life is not stable, if your life is not in order, 1 million they evict you, you move to Brooklyn Park. The other million they evict you, you move to Brooklyn Center. How can you be consistent? How can you be consistent? But you ask stay here now. Can you ask for yeah, man? I can stay people like you. Low life. Careful, yeah. I will discuss important things. No topic, but you stay on my life. I cannot topic, but you stay here. Who crazy now? How can you be honest somebody while you talking nothing? That's why I'm suffering here in Frisco. Frisco is a beautiful suburb. I was just there at the mall. Because I'm far from where Liberians are living. Are you doing business? When I want to eat Liberian food, I have to drive for the 5 minutes to buy it. Okay, that one different. You are the buyer. Okay, that's another problem with Texas. The distance. It's that same problem that's going on in Atlanta, Georgia. The distance. Before you get food to eat, you gotta drive 90 miles. Before you finish eating the food, before you bring the food, you already tired. You go to sleep, you can barely eat. That's another key issue here. Distance. But what was I saying? To be consistent in life, to be successful in life, you got to be consistent. You got to have plan A, plan B. Your own personal life will affect your business life if you are not careful. Your personal life will affect your business life. Divorce could be, of course, one reason. Divorce, relationship back and forth, bad relationship, abusive relationship. Because you cannot focus. Mentally, you need to focus to get it right. If your children are not acting right, that can affect your life. It affects your business. If you're not paying your rent on time, your bills on time, that's your personal life. It will affect your business. Not paying your taxes on time, just not arranging your life. It affects a lot of things that's going to affect your business. So first of all, your personal life got to be in order. Your personal life, it got to be in order. That's a demand. Number 2, writing goals. Writing goals. We all need to do that. I'm not exempted. Writing goals. Where I want to be next year. Where I see myself at the end of this year. How much am I expecting to make in my business? Separating your profit. You always gotta separate your profit, how much you make. Save some money. Saving is one of our problems too as Africans. We do not save. We do not save. We all do that. We don't know how to save. We can say no to beautiful things. We can say no to big spending. Wasteful. Wasteful. For example, if you had a Christmas tree 5 years ago, and the Christmas tree, nothing wrong with it, you can use the same tree. You can use the same tree this year and many more years to come. And save that tree money somewhere else. Because when you do it, when you in business and you are not saving, when things go bad, you cannot fall back. The reason why Edith is on people's platform begging for money is because Edith did not save. Edith was selling perfume. Felice was selling African clothes. Let me tie the two of them together. Felice was doing well. Felice was selling African clothes, aka Avatar. Boom. Edith started selling clothes, perfume. What happened? They are not consistent. They are not separating the profit. They are not saving. Why should Phyllis be asking people to pay her rent? It's not only Phyllis. A lot of young people are doing this. Why should Phyllis be asking people to pay her rent? Phyllis was just selling African clothes. Phyllis was just in a nice apartment that I thought she could afford. Because they are not saving. Because they are not structured. Because they are not consistent. I hope, and we all love good times. We all love to take care of ourselves, look good, buy nice wigs. You know, that's all part of being young, sexy. It's all part of living. But if we're not separating, we're not putting these things in order, we'll always fall short. And then we end up begging people that we got no business begging. As for me, I beg for a living because I talk to you every day. Talking to you, I should get paid. In fact, let's go check the cash out. Hold on. Okay, let's continue to post something towards the cash app, please. We got 500 people watching the show live. This is my entity. This is my business. I set a budget. I have a dream. Like Martin Luther King said that one day I will build my own house from scratch. How can I if I'm not making money? If I'm talking to 500 people and I'm not getting paid, that's a waste of my time. Let's go to the cash app. I set a goal and I have to meet my criteria. I have to meet my goal this year. In Jesus' name. It's the same as somebody who is sewing, somebody who is selling clothes, somebody who is running a club. You know, we cannot be wasteful. Wasteful spending will put you into bankruptcy. Wasteful spending will put you into borrowing money for people that you get no business borrowing money for, man. Come on. We are Liberians now. The whole ICE situation should teach every one of us a lesson. This ICE situation, it should teach us a lesson. It's good to save for rainy days. I hope we're listening tonight. With all our differences on Facebook, I'm speaking to you guys as Liberian, as a big sister, or auntie, or mother, or entertainer, a woman of God. This whole ICE situation should teach us one of the greatest lessons of all time. You know, a lot of people that were deported didn't get nowhere to go. That's another breaking news tonight. A lot of people that were deported, they had nowhere to go. A few of them were fortunate, privileged to have family back home who have homes. A lot of Liberians that were deported, they didn't have nowhere to go. They didn't have nowhere to go. No family. no close friends. And guess what? Guess what? You cannot stay in a family member house for too long. That's the good and bad news. They will welcome you when you just coming from Africa, America. You smelling good. Your makeup bag is full with all the different foundations. You smelling like ice cream. You know when you just get there now. You are new money. Just come. The minute you start staying low, they start calling you deportee. The minute you start staying too long, they start calling you deportee. That when they start rubbing in your face, the poo-poo. The next thing you know, boom! You look like old money. They start throwing it in your face. It's time to leave. They start asking you now to leave. Your money finish. The small money you carry, if you're not smart to start business, you start getting broke. You start wearing the same clothes now over and over. After 2-3 years, you just look faded. You look like a used tissue. Hopeless. Unsuccessful. Bad lucky. People look at you like you bad lucky. Because the tea in America is heavy. So this particular eye situation, you know, sometimes God allow things to happen for this purpose. For only his name to be glorified. Every one of us, this should be the greatest lesson of all time. We should start saving. We should start saving. A possible baby small they see right in Liberia. Even I want a small thing sharp. Set it down somewhere. Even at Ghana, leave it somewhere. When my sister bought land in Ghana years ago, it was $500. Cynthia bought land for my 3 brothers. Cynthia paid house for herself in the city. Yes. Today, I was talking to my spiritual daughter. She said, wow, one land in Ghana is 10,000. $10,000. Things have gone up now. This is 2026. It's time now for us to let God open each, including me. Each one of us, let God open our eyes to start saving our money. They start throwing it in your face. And you will say there are a lot of successful Liberians in Liberia. Look at Tangi. You take Tangi, for example. Tangi don't work for no entity. Tangi do not work for no entity. Tangi is not working for no entity. Tangi cooks. Tangi package for things like Rosetta Smith. They says came in so she package of coconut kidney or crappy kidney and she put her brand name on it. And Africa is expensive. Liberia is very expensive. You just got to know what kind of business to get into. America, what made America our home is undeniable. Don't get me wrong. But we have to start saving some money for rainy days. We got to start saving. America is a center when it comes to money. The money comes from here, the money comes from abroad. The money is just circulating, but the money comes from abroad. How can you just sell a baby? How can you sell a whole human being and end up broke? You are broke because you didn't use wisdom. You did not use wisdom. You would have turned that money around because you were broke. It was because you didn't have money. Can we make sense out of nonsense? It was because you didn't have money in the first place. That's why you decided to carry somebody's baby to make money, right? Because you were broke. So if you sold that baby and you got some money, even if it was 30,000, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. $30,000. That's a lot of money. You should have turned that money around to be on that labor show, asking him to raise money for you, and you will divide it. That's a BA move. It means that you are a failure, and that's a shame. Can I be clear? The comment section just told me what you're doing, and I keep to call you out to be on that labor platform, asking for money. You're too divided. Where are you in life? Where are you? There's no joking about it. She's not joking nowhere. There is nothing joking. Russell got his own people that got cash out in their name. Nothing joking. Careful yet. Nobody joking yet. The bitch is broke. She squandered all that money. And that's why it's important to save. Now, and nothing like a make people broke in the country. Don't sell your lane. Don't sell your lane. I will advise you, don't sell your lane. And nothing that can make people broke in this country that are moving from one place to another. And you know, say moving around can make people broke too. That moving from place to place, it can make people broke. Moving from Joseph House to Mary House, moving from Brooklyn Park to Brooklyn Center. Because every time you move, you put down payment, first month rent, last month rent. And this time, first month rent and last month rent, they're not too real. First month rent and last month rent, deposit, they're not $200. You're talking about $5,000 to $6,000, depending on how much the apartment costs. If the apartment is $2,500, $2,400, you will put the first month down. You will put the last month, then you put the deposit. You spend almost $6,000 and change. That's why it's good to be consistent. It's good to be structured. The decisions you make in life, it affects you, your children, and your business. If you are not okay there, if your mental health is not stable, you cannot operate in a society like this. And this is not the time to move around. This is the time to be structured. This is the time to make healthy decisions. This is the time to focus, to be consistent. Stay to where you at. Stay to where you at. Stability is the key to success. If you've been renting for 10 years and you tired renting, don't go move to another apartment again. How you been renting an apartment and you go move to an apartment again? They just people buying. That's upgrading. That's upgrading. If you want to sell your land, call me in the corner and tell me. I don't do commercial air for free. What I call me agent? Let me remove that comment. You lucky. Let me catch that comment rolling. If you want to do anything with business, you on my page. This is my entity. This is how I make my money. Call me on the side. We'll discuss it behind the scene. Okay? You don't write your commercial yet. I don't do free commercial yet. Please respect me. I respect you. Let's keep it moving. That's why all these girls are struggling. And not them alone. It's happening right here in Minnesota. A lot of them are living a fake life. It's hurting the pockets. And that's concerning. Something else I wanted to discuss tonight. So that's why you see a lot of people that's going to be deported for America. If you check the statistics, they are going to suffer from mental breakdown. You know why? They didn't have no money in savings. They don't have no property in Liberia. They don't have no business because no money to start a good business in Liberia. Already Liberia is populated. I'm hearing that almost everybody there to the city. Everybody said they see shoot that water, sir. Everybody said they see sack water bag. Everybody open the water company. Everybody get rest factory. Everybody get Kanya factory. And it's all populated in the same Monrovia. So when you just get deported, the first thing that's going to hit you is regrets. Regrets. Then to tap it up, if you don't have no background, no support system, you are going to get into deep depression. It's okay. That time too shall pass. But then, you need a support system to carry on. You will need that support system, my dear friends and well wishers. Where there is no money, comes depression, frustration, anger. And you know when you broke, small thing can make you vex. Money rule the world. Money is not everything. It's true. But when you don't have money, it makes life even more miserable. That's why when you come to this great country, you gotta be very careful with your records. You gotta be very careful with the things you do. Because the things you do will affect you. Not just you. Your children. Your money. Your bank accounts. If you don't carry, you don't carry. stay away from the things that will suppress you. You know what? Why would you even want to get married to a man? Let's move on. With more than 10,000 criminal record on him. It's hard to save money in America. It's true. That one is true. You are not lying. Let me turn the fan off. I'm getting cold. Now let's come to the topic. Ellen Shea. That is called Ellen Shea. Okay, what's the time, my city? What's the time? Ellen Shea. No, she don't. Either don't have passport to leave America. That's undeniable. And that's why she can only travel between states. That one is so true. The CG, other things don't have citizenship. And with Michi, I heard that Michi been traveling on Liberian passport. But these are all the troublemakers on Facebook. If you notice, the troublemakers are the ones with the criminal record. If you have noticed, Ronnie Man, Michi Bay, Edith, they are the most troublemakers on Facebook. You bring Ellen Shea. Ellen Shea. I don't know how to start. I'm hearing from reliable source. You told a friend, you know, these days, we got to be very careful in who we confide in. There are a lot of wolves in sheep clothing. The reason why people are dying in silence is because there's nobody to trust. Some people pretend very well. And the people that do that are people who are miserable. Misery love comforts. Now, but you all the same, you got to talk to somebody. My person, you're quite say. You got to talk to somebody. That's life. It's alleged that Ellen Shea been talking to somebody, and she told the person she want to leave Fannie Washington. She want to put in a divorce, and she don't care what we will say. But that's what she wants to do, because that's what's going to make her happy in the end. But yes, my word to you tonight, Ellen Shea, Ellen Cooper, I'm sorry, Mr. Shea is still getting married now to the counselor. If this news is true, which of course I'm not surprised, you tell her when you say you want to do something, that what you do. You don't give a damn the consequences. Or this community when I agree, she will stay married to you, right? There's no more being Mrs. Washington. And I don't know if he went back to Texas or he's still in the Twin Cities. But I'm hearing from reliable sources today that she planning on leaving his ass where she came from. Why? Why? The comment section says you must stay inside. You already knew that Fanny had criminal record. Tell me you didn't know. You said it. You already knew that Fanny was bad news. I would prefer bringing somebody from Africa than what Younger did. Than to bring somebody from. If you can make it in Minnesota, you cannot make it in Texas. If you cannot make it in Minnesota, you cannot make it in Texas. I got a friend. Her husband is a banker. She worked in nursing homes, group homes, one-on-one. They moved to Texas. And they came right back. Just the other day I spoke to them. Yeah, I know they don't live. They live together, they don't live together. But she's planning on leaving him. Or they are separated already. There was that particular marriage. It was dead on arrival. That particular marriage. The same thing with Rubo. It was the same thing with, what's his name? Anthony Tube. The boy was bad news. Getting married to Vanny is like getting married to Ovie. Ovie is my responsibility. Getting married to Vanny is like getting married to a special need. Special need are people who don't go to work. They work few hours. The boss come and pick them up to go to day program. They get their lunch bags in their hand. They depend on you for their brief, their sauce, their undershirt, their food. Over here downstairs watching TV right now. He depend on you to pay the cable bill, the light bill, the rent. Then what's the essence? Just marry Ovie. Why you didn't just tell me I'm going to give you Ovie? Here's the marriage. Maybe Ovie SSR. When you come in, your two are going to vary. Someone will at least Ovie be getting SSR. Someone income will be coming for Ovie. If this news is true, I keep saying if, I'm not surprised. Getting married to Vanny, it was like getting married to a special need. Vanny paying cheating. Oh, you begging me? What are you begging me for? I'm just saying my honest truth. You? Is it Ovie should be your Valentine? At least Ovie getting SSR. Why would a grown woman like you, or grandmother, want to settle for Vanny? It tells me that you are not well. You pretend to be well, but you are not. Mentally, you are not. Fanny was not your type. For the way you carry yourself, you think you are all that. You are Princess Diana. Fanny was not your type. You are one of those people that collected PPE loan. It will be embarrassing. She will force it to work, but it's not working. The boy is a criminal. You will not agree. The boy is a criminal with now one. He got criminal records. He got to fix his life. Fanny got to fix his life. The marriage is bound for failure. Yes, she gets obsessed so easily. The children say you must stay. It's a matter of must, you must stay in the marriage. It will fail because his life is not in order. Fanny's life is not in order. Meaning he's not consistent. He's not responsible. He's a loser. I'm sorry. He take people, he go to people's houses to rent. They rent him the places he can pay. He can't pay. He can't even buy furniture. Meaning he's a handicap. He's disabled. He's special need. All you needed to do was to put Fanny in a group home. Fanny needed to be in a halfway home where the government can help him until he can get it together. The government will have to pay rent. They will give him food stamps. Fanny should not be sleeping with no woman. I'm sorry, Mayu. Fanny should not be sleeping. Fanny should not lay over no woman. A man who cannot take care of a woman should not lay over a woman. It's forbidden. Fanny not bed should be tied to a special machine. I mean really tied to a machine. Fanny should not have sex. Sex should be forbidden. And I think now you are seeing that what we're telling you, this is the third time. The first two, I told you it was wrong. It never worked. I think now you are seeing that this time around, you have made another mistake. You misuse all that PPE money. Elichie, Eli Cooper, which is Washington to be. Fanny Une went to hustle on you because Fanny is all liability. Fanny is a disabled. Fanny is special need. So when I got this news this evening, I was not too surprised, but I was surprised. And I think you should stay there because the Bible reminds you of for better or for worse. There is nowhere it was written in scriptures that we should divorce. You will stay there. You must stay there. If Fanny can make it to work in this society, open a business for him. And I'll let you there now. You have a little shop right in Brooklyn Center. If you have kept that little shop down there, Fanny working there. Who in Texas will buy clothes? Before you finish driving way to Arlington, you driving way to Irving. Tell you go sell one dress. All your gas filling, man. All your gas filling for the road. And me will tell you. I was not on the highway. I was not traveling back to Minnesota, but I kept putting gas in my car. They play far. You love to show off too much. You will stay there. The comment section association say you must stay there. You forced to be married. By fire, by force. We will tie your look to the broke funny. When a man don't have money and I may fuck you. You know what I mean? In the day, your whole look cold and separate chicken. It's that you lay down with your son. You are laying with your son. And that is disturbing. Yes, she stay here. Where she gonna go? That free fuck. For fun, they get at you. Fun part you fun. So your situation is even worse than Felicia. Felicia will probably go like pray and meet somebody good. Everybody protesting that you will stay there. Fanny was bad news, but you did not listen. The man is a criminal. The man is unstable. The man is irresponsible. They make a better pay child support or rent. What you doing with that kind of man? They say you're going to get a group home. And you're going to say her husband should not go and work for somebody else. It makes sense. Her husband should work for the company. It makes sense. It makes a whole lot of sense. The energy do not match. Fanny is bad news. Fanny should be placed in a group home, taking her meds. When you're the man, you go up because of the low self-esteem, her criminal record, her track records. You know that one small day picking behind you. Because they say, the Bible says the man is the head. The man is the covering. If your husband cannot cover you, that's no marriage. Can you see, Ellie? You must stay there. We demand tonight. We command. You should stay with Fanny. Fanny is the man that you say you wanted to be married to. By fire. By cook. You credited money for everybody in the town. You wanted to be married. By this time, you stay in Brooklyn Center again. Selling your leg clothes. He wearing the same black suit. Thank you. I thought I was the only person. Even if he changed his suit, the suit still not the same. Poverty. You are the breadwinner. Do you know what it is to take a grooming responsibility and settle you here? Fanny up you couple shopping, oh. They were selling food. He was just arrested. He was driving. He was driving from the airport. They coming from work or something, and they pull him over. And I hope he's a citizen. Meanwhile, while you hear laughing at financial situation, I just hope Fanny too is a citizen. Because what goes come. What comes go. You married to a man that cannot take care of you. You married to a man that is irresponsible.
Sarah,
She have to stay. Remember, she made her police chase you in the bush. She got to stay, Sierra.
She will stay there.
Stay.
Look at man. So next she will stay in that marriage. We push, we tie her neck, her legs, her
She
hands.
in the marriage, Sierra.
Yes. She got to be married to him. A fire by force. That husband. You will fall Fanny every night. Fanny will clean up. He will wash the dishes. He will do your laundry. You will stay there. You can't listen. You confided in somebody. And that person now is telling us that Fanny said. You say you want Fanny. You planning to end the marriage. You tired. You know, you get to a breaking point. You get to the end of the rope. Or maybe you cannot pay rent. Or maybe life is not in order, cannot make a good husband. Or maybe you cannot make a good husband, cannot make you happy. Been there, done that. Or maybe you cannot put his own life in order, can never make you a good husband. That's a criteria. That's the prerequisite to marriage. Before you get into marriage, you got to make sure your own life is organized. If Fanny was a real man, he would have told you, Ellen, we cannot do this. Not now. I'm not ready. I need to put my own life in order. I need to put my own life in order. My life is not in order. That's what a real man will tell you. I'm not ready. I need to put my life in order. My life is not in order. Because if a man cannot take care of you financially, that's not a man. That's not a man. Can we keep it real tonight? A man who cannot take care of you financially is not a man. And that's what a responsible man will tell you, I'm not ready. At this age, you should not have encouraged Vanny for marriage. You forced that boy to marry you. You forced that boy. You thought that it was a competition between you and Younger. Younger marry, I must marry. If I don't marry, I will kill myself. So Vanny agreed. He gave you your wish. Why? Because he himself, he had no place to stay. He was homeless. How can you marry a homeless man? You forced it. Who don't know? The whole wedding was looking at forced it wedding. Forced it to make a wedding. You did. Can we be honest? How can you marry a homeless man, Ellie? The body had a place to stay. The body had no car to drive. You met the boy according to what we heard at the gas station. The boy car broke down, and that was it. The next minute you are giving Fanny Ra. You gave Fanny Ra Christmas Day. You carry a gift for Fanny children. The next minute you stay in Fanny room for 10 hours. And you know, I know Fanny fucking the same day. Okay. The next thing, the Nigerian woman that Fanny had a place already. They're working here to tell us that Fanny will owe you up. Fanny need pay rent for 6 months. You sure? That should have been a red flag. That Ghanaian woman, Esther came told us that Fanny did not pay rent for almost 6 months. Her furniture that was in the town, she sold it to Fanny. Fanny refused to pay the woman money. They want to quote up and down. They almost pay the money suing up and down to this day. And one thing I don't like about the court system, when somebody owe you $10,000 and you're going to court, the person can tell the judge, I can only afford $2 a month. And the judge will agree. The country is so funny, so when the person says I can only pay $2 a month, the judge will say, okay, that's what Charlotte says she can pay $2 a month. But my son sealed and delivered. The judge will order it. Because that's what you can afford. To this day, I've not even spoken to Esther said last year. You wanted to live this Elizabeth Taylor's life, knowing that you could not afford it. You cannot. And you forget that Lofa Queen is a career nurse. You cannot compare your life. And let's just be honest, Samira, for the kind of money that Ellen played with, Ellen should have more money than Lofa Queen. You know, people think that, oh, because somebody that nurse, they make more money than you. If Ellen had put in her mind to that business, but now Ellen is one of the richest Liberian entrepreneurs when it comes to African clothes. That girl was bringing clothes to this town. Ellie sold good clothes. She got taste for fashion. But you know one of her downfall? She's wasteful. She loves to show off. She let these men to feel like she's a millionaire and she's not. She squandered all that money even before she met Washington. She was dating a guy that married to this girl called Teresa Khan. Teresa, the girl with the 20, but she faced her eyes now. She and that girl were loving to the same man, and the man chose the girl over her, of course now. Everything must be fake. The whole life is fake. She sold beautiful clothes. If she were putting her mind to what she loved doing, she would have been one of the richest Liberian entrepreneurs in this state. I'm telling you. But oh no. She was too busy supporting CD shirts. How can you pack suitcases or clothes to go and give to Moba Modu? Moba Modu are already stealing drug money for CDC. You help men that don't have it. How can you help a man who is already stealing money for your country? Only to compete with Pescalo. Again, it fell short. It didn't go anywhere. After then, she dated over 10 men before she got to Washington. By the time she got to Washington, she was already broke. By the time she got to Washington, she was already broke. No vision. Just to show off. And who cares? How many African clothes you try on? The whole wedding was sponsored. How can you be married a man? You buy a shoe, you buy a sass, you buy a brief, you buy a nectar, you buy a ring, you bought a cake. Then what's the essence? Why can't you just go to the group home and find a husband? Why can't you just go to the halfway home? There are a lot of men that are social security. All the group homes you see, these men that are there, they got social security. She was already broke. Deadbeat broke. Broke to broke got married. And that's why it didn't go nowhere. It still stands to where it is today. I'm unapologetic tonight. I'm just going to tell the raw truth. You were still with Fanny. You married Fanny for better, for worse. You already knew that Fanny was a renowned criminal. You decided to make that decision to make Fanny your husband for better or for worse. Just stay there. Oh, yeah. Ellie fucked at least 10 men before she met Fanny. That's the raw truth. Ellie cannot live without no pay. After all the people was wasted. She's a lavish spender. She's wasteful. She had no business going to the Mall of America. Going to the Mall of America was one of the biggest mistakes of her life. Going to the Mall of America was one of the biggest mistakes of Ellen Cooper's life. Ellen had a nice shop right here in Brooklyn Center. Like I was saying before you guys came on, always open your business to where the population is. Ellen should stay right there. Right there in Brooklyn Center. She had a lot of customers. How many Liberians want to drive to the Mall of America? We are lazy when it comes to driving. Even me, I don't go to that mall. I can't rent to Richdale. I don't go to Rosedale. It's too far. She's controlling. She's very controlling. She and Fanny will not make it. She's controlling. Her sex drive is very high. We cannot save the marriage. There's nothing there to be saved. It's up to the two. We cannot save the day. Because the disturbing news here of the day is Ellen already knew what she was getting into. Ellen already knew that Fanny was bad news. She already knew that Fanny was a criminal. She already knew that Fanny was of no good. Then why marry him? And she married him. He did not marry her. Fanny was penniless. Fanny had nothing to bring to the table. So she already knew Fanny's weakness. A man who cannot provide for his wife is not a man. A man who cannot marry you with his own money is not a man. Like I said, she should just go to the group home or those halfway home and marry somebody there. All those clients you see in the group home, they get paid every month by the government. They get an SSI. How do I know about her sex drive? She has sex a lot. At least she has fucked 25 men in this one Minneapolis. 25 men just in Minnesota. I'm not counting other state. That's how I know. If we start naming men here tonight, people will walk away from the marriage tonight. And I don't want to do that. It's a new year. Put a stop to the poster. Who wants to marry somebody who's not responsible? Who? The makes a criminal? She have fucked at this 25. You might tell him in. If we start counting the married men and the single men, I mean, a lot of people start putting slap in my ear. But thank God, ICE is here now, so they can't be me. They have fucked the whole town. To be honest, keeping it honest, Ellie have fucked the whole damn town down. She have made a roll call. At least marry or somebody for the group home and getting your SS every month is not bad. If you marry somebody for the group at least every month, they will be sure to get your 600 and change, your less 700 and change, you know, depending on, you know. Why waste your time marrying somebody, a normal man in your own brain is normal, but cannot provide for you? That's appalling. And guess who I feel sorry for in this whole thing? I feel so sorry for her poor mother. The day she was getting married, her mother was so sad. The old man was so sad. You see the old man going towards the building, there's somebody there. I almost asked her for mommy. I told her your daughter wedding day. Her body language, her facial expression could tell you she was tired. But what can she do? That's her daughter. I want to say your that your But you could tell she was weary, she was tired. She was begging for help. Oh God. And there was tonight for marrying multiple men and fucking the whole damn city. We gave the Oscar tonight to no other but Ellie Cooper, Washington. Ellie was still married to Mr. Washington. So today, Alban Crow was live, and then a pop on his live. The woman was tired, the woman weary. The woman was tired. A pop on his life, he was dancing. And then the next thing I know, he's throwing shit. Some people, some of us won't get the one nicking there. That other nasty one. How was he on? Can you? Some of us won't get have blood pressure. We get this, we get that. But bitch, you get high blood pressure, you get diabetes, but you get HIV. At least I know what I got. Can you imagine for my age and for what I got to still look this good? You get diabetes, you get high blood pressure, but you got HIV. Bye-bye. I'm done yet. Someone has seen your daughter? Have someone seen his daughter? Salama good. Let's get on to another topic. See, I don't talk all your shit. It's as time nobody get off calls. What next on the agenda? So I see the little boy in Gambia. He keep worrying about me and what I said about people. Why you worry about me? Why you so pressed? I keep telling you. There's no competition here. You can bring anybody on your platform to insult me. Am I not still here? You just mad. Because you're not coming here. And your man says suffering like to teach him up, okay? And it's all making you very angry. I'm still looking good. I'm still performing. I'm still doing shallow robbers, the greatest in the business. You will break the news. I will analyze the news. That's what's hurting you. I don't better call your name here. You don't exist. Look left, look right, you don't exist. It's because of my country you can't sleep in the night. It's because of a miracle you can't sleep. You are sleepless. You are miserable. You are hopeless. You store precious money. You store precious money. Precious just afraid to say it. So you can't show this. You stole the woman money. You are wrong. You are petty thief. How far you are going the business? We're talking about integrity. Oh, do you call my name? I see you. I see you. Horrible. I see you. Not your kind. Your kind don't exist here. You see a pack on your one side. I look at you on my platform talking. I get 600 views, 800 views, 1,000 plus views. I alone. But interior, I master my game. Can you imagine? Oh, you can break the news. I don't break no news. I would do not break news. 586 people watching me. I cannot guess on my show. I cannot guess here. That will not remind you. You force yourself in my space. You wrote a long letter at the end of 2024. Thanksgiving. I will never forget that morning. Apologizing. The woman said, you wouldn't did that to carry my space because nobody was watching you. You are miserable. You fighting so hard. They are here. I see you. That me I look like you. I on my other phone, let me my witness. Nobody here tonight. I cannot guess. The time can count on Liberia sleeping. Liberia is sleeping. Ghana is sleeping. Nigeria is sleeping. The Ivory Coast, they are sleeping. You can imagine? Don't give me the love sound. I'm blessed. You said people say watching. No, nobody here. All the small children I used to play the show, all of them go on. I swept them outside the broom. And me alone controlling my platform. I don't have no guests. So now not doing no trending topic. Nothing really trending here tonight. I'm talking the CEO story. Nothing new I'm talking here. Am I lying? I'm talking nothing new. But you know why people love me? People love to listen to me because I'm therapeutic. I make sense. My life is an example that somebody can follow. I got integrity. I have class. It's called grace. I'm bringing no new topic. Nobody coming from Liberia on the show. SIO, SIO man, yeah. They get a K in South Africa. Oh man, yeah. Nobody can come my platform. I don't repeat the same thing. I don't recycle my show. My story get changed. But then why can't they put it behind me? Do you ask yourself? My story get changed. I repeat myself. And I recycle the story. Every day they see story. Mature audience. I talk of wisdom. My life, your life has to be an example. Who want to listen to somebody who naked picture in everybody's phone? You know how long I've been doing business like this? You know how long I've been entertaining? You know how long I've been talking the same thing? I've been paying my bills, putting food on the table. Making me to travel around the world. What's comparison here? What are we comparing here? What's the comparison? Can you imagine? Oh, I get no guests on the show. Daytime of the night. After 12 on the East Coast. It's after 12. It's 12:23. It's 11:23 in Minneapolis. I get 570 people watching me tonight. Who want to watch somebody who don't have no salt, no pepper, no chicken soup, no Maggi? When I talk, I bring the truth. When I talk, I bring life experience. I tell my own story. I'm the storyteller. Who don't want to listen to somebody who don't have no integrity? And I look at my own show. Before you get to the normal yet, you gotta sweat. It's effortless. Before you get to 560 in a day, in the morning, Liberia is up, Ghana is up, Niger up. I got juice in my sauce. It's called grace. You ain't able me. So stop calling my good name. I better call your name here. You feel intimidated by me. And I'm going nowhere. You can't met me here. You are on your take me away on WhatsApp. We were doing show business. You are dangerous human being. You are a dangerous human being. And once you got that heart, you can never be successful. Go pay pressure or money. Of course now. Go pay pressure or money. You owe pressure, you stole pressure money. You tell the people you stole pressure money. They cannot beat my numbers. You're like all you can part up one platform in a day. I don't even see you. I block you no time. This evening I was listening to Kevin Bono and I heard my name. So I say, I stopped for a minute. I said, what she's saying? And you are talking about Charlotte Rapper. I say, that little twang can say talk about me. You got to talk about me. I'm the story. I'm the table. I'm the news. Without me, there's no news. Jay Bachi. Can you imagine that? You just don't say to me. You can get all the story. Everybody can carry your platform. I just watch, I just laugh. Someone can go to Mercy Man on. You will just drink your life away. That's all you're doing, Kabia. What else you doing? And sharing women taking pictures. You know, I want Liberian women again, low self-esteem now. That people that you can support, they are intimidated by me. I intimidate a lot of young girls. And everything they wish their mother was and more. I intimidate a lot of them. Don't lose us. Don't toss suckers. Don't Americans say no then. And that's why they can stay me. And Kevin Bono said it right. They want to control your platform because you don't allow them, so they get mad. You can cover my platform and control my platform. This is my office. You also somebody controlling Oprah Winfrey. You also somebody controlling Wendy Williams. And Jim can come here. Says mommy can stay here. Beshiba can come here. Andre can come here. You respect me, I respect you. But most of your young girls, you want to be disrespectful. They want to see me coming down, but I can't. I keep improving as the years unfold. Someone else started limiting you, sleepy life, and trying so hard, they can't make it see. That way to what they shout around. You can imagine competing with somebody like the boy you. Okay, Elizabeth. Elizabeth said they watch me because most of the friends are of different nationality and they can understand my English because I went to good schools. My parents didn't pay all that money in school for me to be speaking colloquial. You compete with your mates, man. So that I don't, like yesterday morning, I was not even on live. I was too busy getting ready to go to church. And someone know on live, who has 16 views. How can you break the news with 16 people watching you? I laugh to the happy to laugh. When Kevin produced someone know on live yesterday, only 10 person watching it. Can you imagine you're breaking the news? Oh, I get no news to break. Nobody give me news. Say you're so worried about me breaking news. You will break the news. I will analyze the news. It comes sexy every night for you. You will break your news. I will analyze it. How is that? And still carry the views. I will still carry the views. Can I see any here? The particular platform, that gossip platform. When I hear the news, I hold it here. When you break the news, I will drag it here and analyze it. The reason why your platforms don't carry credibility, you're still passing around with naked picture. You're still allowing men to film your naked while fucking your asses. You're still get multiple partners. You're still stealing for people, crediting for people, can't pay. That's why your platforms are breaking down. You don't even get platform, and most of you are major. The men who can leave my need today, when he keep out of South Beach, he keep running on Facebook to write apology letter. You hear me? I went to school for this. I educated myself for this. For this reason. So there's no competition nowhere. You're supposed to watch it in there. Your own battle or in high school. How can you compare yourself with somebody who, when you were talking battle, the person was in high school? Come on now. Can you leave me, man? Yeah, much more quality. Lay low. Oh, she get diabetes. Oh, she get this. Do you imagine somebody who get diabetes? The person looking like this. You ain't get no diabetes. You ain't get high blood pressure. You that's what the medication. And you're still looking like hot mess. Your pussy singing everybody in bass. Your pussy picture is all over America. Which one is shameless? How can you cause illness? Let's make it make sense. How was you? How can you insult illness? Diabetes. How can you insult diabetes? Diabetes is not an illness that you buy. You don't buy diabetes. You don't get diabetes for somebody. But you can get HIV from fucking multiple men. Raoul Gura was best girl friend. Come here, small limit on you, Libby. Raoul Gura was friends with best girl. You trying so hard to walk in best shoes, and that's how you end up fucking Shimon. Shimon fuck you for free. When you got pregnant, Shimon was so angry. Shimon never asked you for baby. It was on one night thing. Get a great you a CG. You end up with a whole human being. He refused to see that leg again. He raised your one son. Shimon is a man of integrity. Hard working boy. Business minded. Business driven. Hey, how you be insulting diabetes? Oh, she gets diabetes. As that one round show. At least about us, we get diabetes. What are you talking? Look at me living with diabetes. I didn't buy diabetes. I didn't fuck no man to get diabetes. Just a few years ago, your naked picture you have an bus. Your naked picture surfaced the whole internet. You only friends were rather to get back at best in the best care. Best is living her best life. Can you pass it around? Young girl, selling kobo. You saw me selling kobo here, remember? The boy, right? You using candles. Hey, in your borehole. Don't you press? But that is something around show. She throwing shade. Go look for places set at me. I can't even eat for you. I don't care what kind of dry rice you cook. I can never put it in my throat. That's nasty. You tell us somebody I know a period coming for putting a leg. I can't. I can't. Find something else to tell me. If you say shallow robbers, you passing around Minnesota time making beam off. Your naked picture you ever in bars a hand. Then you shimmy me. How can you shimmy off diabetes? You can shimmy. Diabetes is an illness. Do you know how many Americans living with diabetes? When I call Walgreens to pick up my G7 test come, they're out. They are completely out. Because a lot of Americans are living with diabetes. Even babies in this country, in Africa, they're living with diabetes. And diabetes is controllable. If you watch what you eat, you will live longer. So what are you saying? What kind of shade was that? I caught the shade and I came to throw the forest. The only reason why you steady near rubber, because nobody want you. You left over. You end up on the streets of Philadelphia selling kobo. After allowing your whole football player to pour your dick in your butthole. Tell us where is class. And since you broke up with that football player, you have slept with more than 20 men. You have slept with multiple men on the East Coast, in the Midwest. Can't tell what is she for your friend to invite you to her opening. Can't cook my food. You came. You met Shimon. The next thing you're fucking Shimon. What kind of low life is that? Can't you find class tonight? Come and find class tonight. Best Carlo invited you to Minnesota for a program. The next thing you fucking Shimon. How can you compare low life to diabetes? You're a disgrace. You're a shame to society. Thank you. living with diabetes in this country, in Liberia. People die from diabetes. And I still look this good, living with diabetes at my age. You better give me a round of applause, girl. And go set your classless, opportunish. You get somewhere. Can't tell what's in your plotline. At least I know what's in mine. Son of my God. I know I'm going to pass by you a little bit. You're supposed to be selling copo to rubber, or you're supposed to be passing by rubber shop rubber. Please come on here. My husband, I got a date tonight and we're going out. Who's in Nigeria? Or you all want to play selling copo, smelling with fried fish and pepper sauce after dividing your nougat to the whole of the East Coast and Midwest. Tonella roll call. As for you, Robert, I know you have a serious problem with me. My business can better get to your plus vessel. You better thank God for me. At least you got iPhone 17 now. I wanted to throw mine in the trash, but you know, you want to be everything I am, but you're ugly man wanting to be a woman. You are ugly, ugly, ugly man. One of the most ugly gay men that have ever walked the face of the earth. That's you. You are jealous. You so carpet cat. So I don't waste my time on you. And you also be click your body. You ever saw me click your body on the Facebook? You are older than me, but you ever saw me click your body? Because you are not my type. I want to smile with you because you know you make people laugh. That's what you. When you come to type, you are not my type. You must tell course I can't be sit at the same table with you. How bad it is. I can't be sit at the same table with you. I don't want to be smelling no booty. I do not want to be smelling no booty. Son of my God. He better become your fortress. It's too petty. You too petty. You can imagine me living with happiness and you getting fucked in your bowl every night. I would not be surprised that so desperate and HIV fall on your stomach, but you're not gonna tell us. Nothing making our stomach big, but desperate and HIV. You another one. Yeah, she will pay your debt on best. Who paid debt on pussy? Who paid debt on the friend? On nobe. Oh, because best fuck Moba Mulu, so I will fuck Shemo. You are just a hoe. You are just a hoe. You are cheap at that. I'm surprised to see you selling Kobo with that kind of fine shape. It tell me that the Nunu care is expired. The Nunu care is expired. With that kind of body, so that make sure I put you in the home, how I giving you keys to a whole beamer, giving you a keys to a mansion. But that the way how you started life, when you start living cheap, When you start selling yourself for $2, the heart will buy you. To the extent that you end up on the street of Philadelphia, Woodland Avenue, selling kobo. That you will talk about count show to watch the result control shade. You know, coming with Forest, Marco. You know, coming here with Forest. You better go sort that pole. The last time we checked that pole was wide open. Who is Jebe? Jebe, come can't cost me. Wow, all disability. I hope you're disability. You get nothing to tell me. You get shit to tell me. How hope you're disability for how much I make a month. Do you know how much I make a month? For just running my mouth for Facebook, begging for my cash app. Do you know how much I make? How much I'm going to pay back to the federal government? Go sit down, man. You get nothing to tell me. Go sew that butthole. Go and sew that butthole. Thank you. I saw a disability book in Fantastic too. Sana man good. You will imagine what I'm on. You will imagine what I'm on. You better go sew that butthole with some rubber thread. Go get some rubber thread. Rare fires to rubber. To tie that nuke, to seal that butthole. Jeez. And who you stay fucking? Because you can tell me you stay selling that shit and stay selling Kubo. And dragging motherfuckers. Do you know what it takes to stay be selling your pussy and then on the street of Woodland Avenue? You can't that low. When Best used to go to a rubber shop, Best used to go there to do business. When she sit down in rubber shop, she order food, drinks. You know, rubber like girlfriends that got money. Best for not going to sell Kobo there. What is it? Nothing wrong with selling Kobo. But for, with that kind of rated ass movies, why you want to put like a male porno movie? You always end up pesos and Kobo. With that kind of rated ass movie that we saw. But now you should have landed into a millionaire status girlfriend. You should have been a millionaire by this time. What you still doing with Rawa Pankura on Woodland Avenue? Buy your chicken, buy your dry rest, I made restaurant, I made donut, I fried pepper color. Get by me. I check him to pop, are you living? I check him to pass. Do you want to be best? You want to be best. I want you fuck Shemon. And Shemon just you on grill also. Shemon had nowhere to carry you. You force that pussy on Shemon. What kind of man will carry you somewhere? How many men will carry you somewhere with that kind of video that was surfacing the internet? You know how many people saw that video? You better go sit down somewhere. When you go somewhere, people see you dress up. When I saw you to that funeral, again, when I saw you to the repast, I saw you at the repast. When she passed, the boy said, fine girl, wrinkled neck, fine shape, fine dark skin, chocolate. But again, useless. Anywhere she passed, you know, bow or made for boo boo. Anywhere she passed, The boy spending the people send it bien. Where best Carol used to go to face a rabbit. Best Carol used to carry class. Money. Best when I carry couple over here. Couple send no. She more cheese is his or a woman quick to find it. Or what baby coming for to follow him like, yeah, that useless entity. You better go say you come. The girl eat it. She ate the whole East Coast. She started it from Minnesota, man. She wasted Minnesota the dirty water. How you can feel when you go on and see the money, your customer, how you can feel? That thing can make you feel naked. Or woman dressed up like this, then you go to a function. 20 men seated. I don't know, 20 men in a city with 10. How you can feel? Doggy. Can you all want your shit? And you now come with the forest. Yeah, I'm ready for the bazooka. Come back. So I can throw a grenade your camp. Your son of my good. Damn she prostitute. It's supposed to work like a check the cash have. So that's almost it for the night. I'm wrapping up. A charity organization. They try to move. I started the show with deportation. A lot of Liberians need to understand that this is our country. When you come to this country, you gotta be very careful. If not, you will end up going back home to nothing. Especially when you have gotten used to living here. You know, all of a sudden your whole life change. That's why it's important we take care of the things that are important, that matter to us. Our criminal record, our papers, our records. Look at what happened to on the weekend. They pulled Henrietta Fremont up, and she was driving intoxicated. DUI. She stayed in jail because it was the weekend. I'm sure she went to court. She's going to court. She was bailed out, but it's on her record. DUI is not a good news. DUI is not good. Because she's a criminal. She's a lunatic. Borderline personality disorder. A woman who can leave her children and don't care where they are. Something is making her to drink and drive because drinking and driving is dangerous. And I'm hearing that it's now her first time. It's her normal way. I saw people writing under my post, pretending that they don't know what this girl did to me. Henrietta was the one that came on Facebook to insult me. She was the one that instigated, gaslight Amanda to cause a SWAT team on me. Because the whole life I had lived. And if she's not a citizen, if she's a green card holder, she got to be very careful. Very, very careful, because now everything you do, they want to check your immigration status. And if it's now her first time, it might affect her status. That's why you ought to be careful and very, very, very mindful of what you do to people. I don't know who you are. Amanda was sitting on the kitchen, on the dining room table in my house one day. And Amanda was talking to her baby daddy. And then the next thing I heard Amanda talking to somebody called Henrietta. And then Amanda told me that Henrietta was a cousin. But she cannot go to stay with them. The next thing I know, Henrietta is instigating Amanda to destroy my life. You know, people who lives are destroyed, they will help to destroy yours. They will do anything. I said, somebody was instigating Amanda. I know Amanda is wicked by herself. Amanda is a troubled child. But somebody came to light the fire. Somebody came to light the fire. That's what I want our business. And there you are today getting arrested. You are going to court. And you must be lucky immigration will get involved in your case if you are not a naturalized citizen. I'm already hearing that you are bad news. You're a careless mother. You're a wayward mother. You are not stable. You are unstable. You don't make the right decisions. You are not consistent. You are irresponsible. You are a criminal. You, Henrietta. And that's concerning. The time you take to be around here, adding injury to insults, take that time to fix your life. You're too young. You guys are too young to be this destructive. You guys are too young. You can't mess somebody helping your cousin, knowing that your cousin is not okay too. But to see your cousin in your own shop, to see your cousin clean. You saw your cousin driving a car. I saw you asked her, she told you. I met a woman with a big heart that is helping me. Instead of you encourage her, say, be serious. Put your life together. You got your children. But when I finally came to understand, I was told that you, Henrietta, you lost your children in the system too. Am I lying? So people like you will help your cousin lose everything because you don't care. And I know she learned one of the greatest lessons. You were the one that told that girl to call the SWAT team on me. Because that's the life you're living in New York. That's the life you lived on the East Coast. Your whole life, you saw gunmen. You saw with drug dealers. At the age of 15, 16, 17. Over here, we don't know that those kind of lifestyle. We're not used to those kind of lifestyle. But we're not raised that way. When you get to a certain place in life and you start bearing children, you should start being responsible. Because whatever decision you make, it's not only on you, it fall back on your children. And I'm sure that's how you lost your children to the system. I'm hearing that your children, someone they living with family, your children they just all over the place. And you're not afraid. You're not even shaking. It don't bother you. It's supposed to. Because by the time you turn 40 years, or if you're not 40 yet, when you look back on time, what time did you spend with your children? What impact did you make in your children's life? Yes, that's why we ought to be very careful with the people we bring in our cycle. This girl is bad news. She's destructive. Amanda was doing very good in the city. Amanda is a bad girl, I know. But Amanda had a relationship going. Amanda was doing her own thing. On Monday, Tuesdays, when I call Amanda, she will say she's going to Target to buy her things. She's going to Walmart to stock her shop. That was lady here. Things was not okay with Amanda and Ishmael. It's true. But at least she was getting it together. So that when she lost track, when I come in on life again, I will talk to her. I will calm her. Amanda, put your life together. You can't do it this way. You cannot do it that way. The minute you came to Minnesota, something just changed. Amanda became a devil. Amanda switched. Amanda changed. I became Amanda's enemy because you came in Amanda's life. And I'll be honest, the Amanda will call me one day unless I did her wrong. You brought someone as spirits, and they see that the both of you should not be in one place. They both of you. You are not a dangerous human being. You, Henrietta. You see now what happening? You were the seeing Henrietta that your picture came my inbox. On the weekend, while I was basically holding my son up and down, to my different thing, you are getting arrested for drunk driving. In the kind of ice time, you're not even afraid to drive and being drunk. You tell us that you're irresponsible. Right now, everybody afraid to be in trouble. Only wayward people, careless people, children, mothers that don't have their children in the custody will be brave to drink and drive. Everybody is afraid of trouble right now. Everybody in the shell. You go on the street right now, everywhere quiet. This afternoon, I went to Walmart to get my laundry service stuff. Everybody could get it. They think say, kind of little horse is still. Me, I want trouble. Everybody can sit on the horse. Nobody want get in ice way. Nobody want no TUR right now. Nobody want anything that will affect them. Only a psycho bitch like you. I can tell your cousin, encourage your cousin to call SWAT team on the woman that helped her. You careless bitch. Who didn't care if I would have lost my life that night? If my children would have died that night, you didn't care. All you wanted for Amanda to get even with me. And your more shack ended up in my inbox. I didn't even know it was you. I saw that picture, but I thought I was on a fancy ball. Seriously, I didn't even know it was you. You were the last person on my mind. I was on live this afternoon. Somebody said, "Well, you don't say here, Henrietta. Who here, Henrietta?" Amanda Corsi, our picture one there, I say, oh, she was arrested on the weekend for DUI. That's what happens when you pay people evil for good. That's how God can repay you in His time. You will see head right. I heard your voice that night. She was on the phone with husband, her estranged husband, and you were on the other line talking. The phone was to her ears. She called your name twice, and I just came upstairs and left you talking downstairs. And I believe when I went to Phoenix, you came in my home. You walk all up in my house. You get nothing to lose because you have lost everything. Yes, she did. She was said she's evil. Who want to get in trouble now? The whole Minnesota, everybody is on the alert. Every African store you enter is quiet. Even people with citizenship, everybody in the corner. Nobody want trouble. And you see me, I came late on the show. I was lying there sleeping. I dropped my daughter off to work. By the time I was just waiting for the phone call, I said I will not come on live because if I come on the show, it means that when she call me, they'll interrupt the show. Say she getting off at 8 o'clock. By the time she call me, I ran for my daughter. I ran to go pick up my daughter. Still right to the door. I be there. I want no incident report. By the time you clock out, call my phone, I will be there before I start the show. Because nobody wants trouble right now. Therefore, you are a cool woman to be wrong, intoxicated, and sitting in a car driving it, going where? It doesn't show that you're irresponsible. You don't know what you want. You are living without a purpose. You are neglectful. And that's why you neglected your children, I'm hearing. That's sad. That's fucking sad. A lot of you need to put your life in order. It's pathetic. And that's why when you meet people whose lives are in order, you're trying to destroy them. So we all can be on the same path. My children should live without a mother. Because you are not raising your children. So you wanted my children to live without me. Isn't that fucked up? Isn't that messed up? Coming on the internet to insult me, then you know me. I never interacted with you. I only heard you on the phone talking to your cousin. I didn't even listen to that video. Go put it on my impasse. Won't care what you were talking, but we'll say that or what I'm not causing. I only heard I get on the phone. I don't know that. Okay? So rude. And you expect to be blessed. I've never interacted with you before. I've never even seen you. And I pray to God eyes will face your situation. And now you're calling immigration on me. That I kill somebody to carry America. I pray that ICE will face you if you are now a natural citizen. But send your black ass back in a heart burning sun. Well, I don't know why you be in America. You get children, your children are living with you. It means that you don't need to be living. Yeah, you need to be sent back home. On shackles. I need to be sent back. A lot of you don't value your children. You don't value your lives. A lot of you don't care about tomorrow, your future, your children's future. A lot of you still don't understand that whatever affects you, affect your children and your children's children. The discipline you give your children today is that discipline that's going to live on and will pass it on to their children, your grandchildren, and your great-grand. If your children still see you drinking and driving, your children see you abusing weed, your children see you stealing, your children see you fighting, assaulting people, busting people car tires, busting people car windshield, how you expect your children to grow up being successful? How? That's damaging. This generation, they are destroying the generation that's going to come after. There's no parental guardians. There's no system. There's no structure. There's no structure. The children don't have bedtime. The children don't have no morals. The children don't know when to speak to older people, when to keep quiet, when not to speak and when to speak. Because babies are making babies. You don't want to listen to your parents. You are not listening to your parents. Your parents is still disciplined. You are decided to take your own way when they brought you to the country. By the time you got to 15, 16, you're taught you were women and men. So your parents say, okay, then go. But you can stay in my house, they be coming all late. You can stay in my house, and be bringing boyfriend. You can stay in my house, and be keeping late nights. And I just started making babies at the age of 16, 17. Some of your parents felt sorry for you, so they can care you and bring you back home to help you take care of the grandbabies. And you started being rude. When your parents brought you back home, say, come back home with the baby, my child. My child. I can't throw you away. No push your chop, child. Come home and go back to school. I will help you raise the little girl. I will help you raise the little boy. Instead of taking advantage of what your parents said, come home and go back to school. We will fix the schedule. When you home, I will be at work. When I'm home, you come to school. Just so you can get your GED and go to college. You said no. And the meantime said that you started going on now between your man and person. I said, no. I wanted to you to come home so I can help you. So you can get some education for your future and for this child's future. But say you don't want to go out of school, then get back. Get out of my house. Some of you left your babies on your mom, and some of you took your children with you. Today, some of you learned the hard way when you saw the real street life. The streets had nothing to offer. Some of you put your mind to going to work and went back to school, became RNs, LPNs. Some of you made good choices out of the bad situations. Some of you didn't go back to school. or you restructure your life, you reorganize your life. You are raising your children. Some of you, just for your children, and the system came and took them. The system came and took your children. Your children end up in the system because your mom refused to help you because you were rude to your mom. I myself, I'm not going to help you raise your kids if you cannot respect me. I'm not going to do that. If I will help you raise your kids, you got to go back to school or you got to be working and showing me that you want something for your future. It's only you that have your future. And that's how most of you end up wayward. Smoking marijuana, like marijuana, we're going to start. It's better, yes, Emmanuel. It's best to be the home with your parents. You go to work and you're chipping on the bills. Your mom can be calling for 9 in the morning. She will not call the whole month. No pay, no glory. You manage share in the basement, one room. You and your late child in the bassinet. You finish getting your late GED, even though you had a baby before high school. You get your late GED, go to college, get some education, get your own apartment, and move out. That's all your mom wanted. That's all your dad wanted. And y'all know most stepdads don't take that bullshit. Most stepdaddies do not take that nonsense. When you coming in and calling the time you want to come and go, they tell your mom, if they let you move, I leave. If your daughter do not go to work and put her life in order, I'm leaving you to rent. She will have to pay the mortgage. Some of you straightened up right away. Some of you said no, you want to take the highway, you move out. Some of you met abusive men. They abused you along the way, but you learn the hard way. And some of you just said no, they had read up. Life is uncertain. Respecting older people, respecting your parents. Any child you see coming on Facebook insulting older women, that child was wayward, self-read. And that's just about it. I'm almost done here. And the message you want to send me, please send it to the page inbox. I'm off the channel now. I'll be back tomorrow. You don't want to listen to your parents, but you want your children to listen to you. How is that? I didn't see no message here, sweetheart. It says something you want me to say on the show. They send it to their page messenger. Or else don't distract me when I'm talking. I hope the message went across. You come to this great country, you get nothing to do. Don't pack criminal record on your head. Criminal record will own it. Stop you. Criminal record will drain you. Criminal record will be a barrier to finding your good job, getting your citizenship, and doing the things that you love doing. Stay away from the things that are going to put you in trouble. Let this particular season in our lives be an example, but be a lesson to carry for the rest of our lives. Okay? Or you're sharing all the people that have been deported. Or it's time to start telling our children, to start telling our sisters, our brothers, you come to this country, put your life in order. When you get paper, find somebody that will give you a paper. The time you'll be taking to live, everybody pay for free. You can take that time to marry a white man, to marry a black man that got papers to help you. So people stay here for 20 years. They stay and get people. But they can be on Facebook. So when I can't even hear the voices anymore. So when I can't even hear them talking anymore. Since the I started, they want you to hear it. You can't hear it again. Let me Google someone. So when I hear them talking, they quiet. Your way. Let me go to my secret page. My Kumujumu page. Your way. Are you be sleeping with men? You get people. But they make it get you people. What kind of bullshit is that? Because if you were young and you couldn't find a man to get you people, that when you old, cannot turn time. She went for the funeral. I thought you went to Africa for the funeral. She went to Africa for the funeral. All the more she make you on Facebook. She get paper. This is a miracle. Don't tell me all the more you don't make, you go for the funeral. Most of them on the Facebook, all the more they're making, they get paper. But I see you here. The time you know somebody really count the paper, when somebody die from you in Africa, and you can get on the plane and go bury the person and come back. That will make you beat you. On that note, you go back somewhere. You go there.